Welcome. This is Grammy Queen, and if you're joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we get excited about love. This is where we ignite that which comes from within us, that which comes alive, makes us smile. Hence, we say the crimson light is live. Now, just to encourage you, and I really would like to remind you that each time we smile, we are sending out wonderful vibrations from all four corners of ourselves, this land, this mini earth, and out into the universe. So, smile is 22, which equals the Father, meaning the Father is within you, that you're able to smile. Meaning, revelation is within you, you are able to smile, laugh, which is the same frequency, and it also means that presence is here. That's why we are able to smile. Send out these vibrations. So 3 fours are 12. And of course, 1 and 2 is free. Free is the dynamic symbol. Let's call it symbol. Yeah. Free is really, of course, it equals freedom as well. Let's just do freedom here. I know that I've done this, but of course, certain words like freedom, of course, why not do it over and over till it gets, has its stamp, its template into our psyche, just like all these patterns have been formed, wherever they're invisible frequencies actually, but we are able to interact with them in whatever way, and let's do the same with freedom. Let's get a freedom pass. Okay, so that's 6 9 5 5 4 6 4 6 4. Okay, interesting. I like to kind of just look at the pattern. It kind of like speaks to me. Okay, so we have 2 5s here. That's 10, and here 20, 4 and 6, 20, and 24 and 6, 30, 39. 3 and 9. 3, 9. Now, what I like to, it just came to me, and really, this is so true. I watched a program, and it was about a coach giving an interview, and I think the interviewer was a comedian. I hardly watch TV, to be very honest, so I couldn't tell you, but I got the sense that she is very popular, and she was doing something different. And she interviewed this coach who gave a story from coming from rags to riches in essence. And she said something so profound in the interview. She said, the interviewer said, I realize you always make reference to your name. You say, I cry a queen. She said, yes, you must always use your name. I thought that was so profound. Now, it's just that thing. Sometimes something is said and you know it, because I mean, I've practiced it, but it's just always nice to hear it. And a certain time, perhaps when you need to be reminded of it, I felt, So this is what I feel is happening in freedom right now. So freedom, of course, 3 and 6, 9, sorry, I'm looking at 9. Yeah, 3 and 9 is 12. We see again the 12 disciples and the 12 months of the year and the 12, and it goes on. Of course, 1 and 2 is free. We see that's what has been happening. But let's take the story of Christ again in this scenario of freedom, that he came to give us freedom. And remember that we have been talking about in this point here of 4, the fourth section here, the developmental stage, we believe that Christ also offers, there is the opportunity to open your third eye. It's that developmental stage. It's where you begin to make decisions. I want to be a doctor, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a life coach. And of course, those were there before, but now you are more actively doing things to be getting that established or manifestation. Okay, so we see that is here, but okay, it would mean that Christ would have to include himself in that 12, making it 13, which is a B. This is where they bonded, making it a 13, creating that bond, which 1 and 3 is 4. And there we see the strength of the 4 here in that developmental stage. The strength of the 4, there it is said, I and the Father are one. There it is said with presence, it is the same. So it is important. I think when we get this 3 here, we see this 3, it is important to remember to include ourselves and have this bond. It's a bond of agreement. It is an agreement that we make. Now this is deep secret that I am giving you free of charge right now. But of course, why not? That's what freedom is about. Yeah. So, and I feel there is something to be said for this. And I feel that our dear sister here really helps us to keep our third eye open. She tends to throw light on what is being shared, and I love it. And I hope you do as well. Okay, it's just as well if you're new to this, because I didn't go through this. This is the template we work through. And this is, we also work with Revelation. Of course, we were doing freedom here. Freedom. So we work with Revelation. Revelation reveals, of course. The revelation reveals a nation. Revelation elevates. Revelation relates. Revelation revels. Revelation levels. Revelation, let's just do that. T-I-O-N. And revelation is on the ball. You know, it's on everything. There's of course, and the eyes to see. And yes, I haven't forgotten. I have remembered that there's the list of words to be done from Revelation, to dissect Revelation and really see how Revelation speaks to our inner core. I love the eyes on sacrifice because it gives life. Yeah. Okay, this is the eyes on sacrifice. Okay, so of course, reminding you to keep your third eye open, but I will just quickly do this because we were on about bless and be filled. So let's do be filled. B-F-I-E-L-D. Now, we've gone through this. Now, we know B constitutes so much, but this is 7. Let's just stick to that 7 here. So B, in actual fact, which we can transfer that meaning as well onto bless when it says bless, but there is the E was missing here. So we say B. B is just B means us in this sense. Okay, so we have 6, F is 6, 9, I like that, 69, there's the harmony there already, 5, 3, and D is 4, right? So again, that's another thing I like that 6 and 4, 10, and then we have 8, 10 and 17, so this is 9 and 5 and 3, so that's 17, 9, yes, 8 and 17, so that's 27. So field, this is a lovely word. Yes, we can stick to field because with field, it'd be nice to have fields because the S would just take us back to this one here. But field is still okay. Be fields. We're trying to get a fields. Okay, stay fields. Be fields. Field. Okay, be field is fine because it's all right. We know we have done the inland revenue. We have no choice but to go back to do our new set of jazz. This is the second round with jazz. Okay, so the numerical value on field was, I just want to really record this, 9. Okay, it was 9. Okay, so if we just count 9, add 9 and 7 together, 8 and 8, 16, that would be, and it would still be 7. So 1 and 6 is 7. So that means here, so 7 plus 9 would be 16. 16, 1 and 6 is 7. So B field is a good reminder for us. So when I say B field to you, you know that I'm coming from a place of transparency, yes, and well-wished, yes, and with good acknowledgement, and sending you total pure vibes. 6 days of creation, the day of rest and reflection, because that rest, I keep saying, if we look at the number 7, we know it is there, planted, being grounded, but it's looking and saying, let's see, haven't I done well? Yes. Or what else should I be doing? Or yes, it's that kind of thing. You don't just create something and don't look back and see what it is that you have created, because God did that. And that's why it is said that everything God did, he saw it was good. Now that's another subject we need to take on board. Saw, because it's the same saw. I think everything God did, he saw it good. He saw it was, and saw. So there was a double effect there. I think God did, well, of course, God was the master mathematician. He saw, he divided, he multiplied. But the good thing about all this is all of those attributes are within us. Every one of them. I have been adding here because I'm doing Genesis. Because if you look at the chapter 1 of Genesis, every time you see and, that's what I was being stopped in saying last time. Every time the word and God did, that was an addition. And God said it's an addition. So he had given us this power, this free will to add. And behold, when he says behold, and then there's a time to subdue, there's the time to multiply, there's the time to dominate, have dominion, multiply. There's a time it says seek, find, and all of those things are there for us to discover ourselves. Now my timer says 13:03. Well, of course the seconds are going fast, but that 13 reminds me of the W, which is a double tube. Now I'm wondering about this double tube and talking about God soaring. How many of me Crimea Queens are around? I leave you with this. If you love this presentation or like it, click the like button and share, because this is how we do it. We share to actualize it. Self-full love. In the meantime, stay, well, it's not stay because we are moving. Although the word stay ends with Y, which has a long tail to take you onto the other side. So it's really that you are in place to have a nice long ride. Okay, well, be filled, be bright, stay ignited. Yes, namaste, and spill over with love, and of course share, because this is